as promised, we're doing the Paulaner Oktoberfest now. Here it is. This was from Aldi, and it's the Paulaner München Oktoberfest beer. Love the Paulaner, the Helles that they do, the München Hell. This is again imported from Germany, and it's their Oktoberfest beer, coming in at 6% ABV. Let's have a see what it's going to be like. So I've got my good old glass again. Let's crack it open and have a see what's going on. So Paulaner has been going since 1634. They've been brewing amazing beers. Really love the Paulaner range. Love the Weizen beer. Love the, Münchner Hell. And this is, their Oktoberfest beer, and it is, yep, it's just the Bavarian. In fact, in English here, it's brewed in accordance with the Bavarian purity law of 1516. So it comes in English first, which is interesting. So there you go. So the Paulaner Brewery Group in Munich. So it's actually brewed in Munich. This one, it's one of the slightly more macro producers, Paulaner, but it is absolutely amazing. And yeah, and let's have a see what the Oktoberfest beer is like. So let's give it a pour and have a see what kind of colour it's got. As I say, the Helles is a staple. You can get it all over. And I say their Weizen is all over the place as well. I'm not very good at getting a big head with this glass. Let's see, put it there. And I say the Oktoberfest beer. Let's see if the Oktoberfest beer is any different. So again, lovely and clear. We're getting the little snaking bubbles going up through the middle. So that means it's not too overcarbonated. It's not dead bubbly. It looks like it might be quite smooth. Quite a thin head there. And I say I could have given it a really decent pour and got a better head out of it. But to be honest, give it 45 degrees and then sort of straightened it up, and that's the head I got. So I suppose that's all there is to it. Let's give it a nose. Yeah, so quite a strong, quite a strong malty backbone there. And we're getting the grassiness coming through there. And again, a little bit of syrupiness, a little bit sweet, a little bit spicy, a little bit peppery. Oh, it smells lovely. It smells really good. A little bit like straw-like smells there. Say I'm getting kind of like a straw-coloured beer as well. Smells really nice. Smells very different than it looks. It looks like a very pale lager. Smells like a more of an amber lager. But I'd say 6% should pack in a lot of flavour. Let's have a see what the flavour's like. So, cheers. Now that is where it's at. Oh yeah, really creamy finish there, really biscuity, really bready, nice refreshing sort of bite to it, nice dry bite to it there. It's not too sweet. It's incredibly crisp. It's incredibly smooth. It's nicely carbonated, but it's not fizzy or gassy. It's just beautiful. It really goes down a treat. I like these lighter coloured Oktoberfest beers rather than the darker ones. They've got much more of a crisp lager characteristic to them and less like a kind of an ale. But I see this has got a little bit of a creaminess to it on the finish, and you're getting all that biscuitiness and that breadiness in spades. And I say it's just carbonated enough to keep it keep it like lively and keep it sort of interesting is the word I'm looking for. Yeah, and it's just really good. It's just really, really good. It reminds me of the really good lagers you get from Germany and Austria and all around that area. That was a strange swallow. My throat wasn't ready for that one, was it? Oh yeah, I'm loving this time of year when the Oktoberfest beers are out. They're all absolutely brilliant. They're just really, really good, and this one is no exception. It's got so much flavour to it. It's so smooth. It's kind of light but full bodied at the same time, which is just bizarre. But it's just tasty. It's just really tasty. And say, yeah, it is quite light. It's quite light. It's not a heavy beer, really. You know, I say full bodied. It's not really full bodied, but it's very tasty, I think is the word I'm looking for. So it's tasty, but it's also light, and it's just nice. As I say, it's like, I mean, you know, it's not, the weather's a bit dismal at the moment. I mean, in the sun, this would be absolutely beautiful. But again, in the evening, in the beer cellar, this would go down amazingly. I could drink steins of this all night. Might be a bit worse for wear at the end of it, but I could drink steins of this all night. It could be quite a dangerous brew, that, because it is absolutely delicious. So, I mean, let's rate it. Come on. So quality. I mean, quality. So I'm enjoying it. It's got nice flavours there, but surprisingly, I don't think it's as good as the last one I did. So for that reason, I'm going to give this one, I think, an A- for quality, rather than an A. So I'll give this one an A- for quality. But as I said in my last review, this one was only £2 a bottle, so it's cheaper. So I'd say at that price, it's the same value as the last one. So for value, I'm going to give this one an A. So I thought it'd be more like an A and an A+, but tasting it here, it's really good. It's really tasty. But I say the A's and the A+s are there for the ones that are really knocking my socks off. And while this is really good and I'm really enjoying it, it's not, the flavour's not quite knocked my socks off like the last one did. As far as the qualities, I mean, I'm enjoying it as much. But as far as the quality, I'd say the last one was higher quality. This one, as I say, A-. Think it's fair. Anyway, I've drank pretty much half of that, so I'm going to basically sign out, I think. But thanks for joining me again. Until next time, have a good one.